Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Reds have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
1-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
So striding forward now, Brandon Belt. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hamilton looking up. Gone! A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. Home run number 9 on the year as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you, and he throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
Now another 1-2. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Buster Posey now. His career line against DeSclafani, 1 for 5. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots. And now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
At the plate, Denard Span. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up from Great American Ballpark. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Coming to the plate now, Billy Hamilton.
Leading up
And
for
with
the
Great
Reds,
American being one of the best
center
hitters
fielder,
parks around, no
Billy
surprise that he's a much
Hamilton.
better hitter here in Cincinnati than out on the road. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. For the moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
And here's Jose Peraza. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner, 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In is Joey Votto now. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip. A little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Line drive to center field. Span is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. The Giants lead it 2-0. Here's Joe Panik, and he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Joe Panik.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Duvall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the shortstop, Zach Kozar. This guy catches the ball. Overlooked, he's not really flashy, so there's not going to be a lot of fanfare following him, but he makes all the plays for you.
Into the box, Jarrett Parker. His career line against DeSclafani, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A high fastball is in there. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Another 2-2 offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Adam Duvall. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. This one for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the Giants defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Brandon Belt. You know, this guy has really solidified himself in the middle of the Giants order. You weren't sure how he was going to hit, but one thing you did know, he was going to be able to defend. And that defense is one of the best in the league because of Brandon Belt.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Now the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little roller toward the hole. Belt charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Zach Cozart.
Into the box now, Zach Cozart. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance.
Leading off for
Eduardo
San Francisco.
Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1 down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a 2-base hit. And as you see there, he's currently pacing the Giants in that category. In to try it again. Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double is his 8th of the season so far. The 1-0 now to Pence. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Outside, ball.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Runner at second here with one man out. That's in there. Base hit. Nunez rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Brandon Crawford.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
Runners on first with one down. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. He drew a walk his first time up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. Step on the bag for one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants on top, 3-0. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Batting ninth, pitcher Anthony DeSclafani.
Now at the plate, Anthony DeSclafani. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fly ball out toward right field. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Giants 3 and the Reds nothing. At the plate, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Stepping in now, Joe Panik. And he puts it on the ground to second. Peraza scoops it up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder Jarrett
Riding in once again, Jarrett Parker comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Bumgarner.
Striding in, Madison Bumgarner. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Giants out in front here, 4-0. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Center fielder, number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Underneath it is Panic, and he's got it for the 1st out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Barraza.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard ground ball to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 4-0. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Nunez.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Another one sent foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. First pitch on its way. Hunter Pence stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in.
Three and 0 now. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. From the stretch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. And he's safe. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
One-0 count. Here it is. And a double steal try here. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in once again, Buster Posey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball that time, not even close.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. 5 runs, 6 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now the double steal is on here. Oh, now Posey gets around on one and drives it out to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 3-run home run off the bat of Buster Posey. 3rd home run for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s, and they're just hammering him all over the yard. That earned run average will be on the rise after this one.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Nefi Agondo is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Nefi Ogando.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He swings and grounds it to short. Cozart makes a great play. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Joe Panik.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Panik. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground up the middle. Crawford's got it. And he's retired here, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And that brings up Scott Schebler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard hit ball to short, and the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Settling in now, Devin Mesoraco. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Span is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Reds leave one. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now at the plate, Jarrett Parker.
Leading off for
He hit
San
a sac
Francisco.
fly earlier.
Left fielder, Jarrett Parker.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. In for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Duvall going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Cozart gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Reds nothing. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Scooter Gennett will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Scooter Gennett.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And here's Jose Peraza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. San Francisco leads this one 9-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Number 63 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 63.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Brandon Belt.
In there, strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Buster Posey. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
A 3-0 count. Here it comes. The high fastball is in there.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. 2 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again. 3-2. Lifted into center field. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Joey Votto.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, a good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
Ready once again, Adam Duvall. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. And this is fouled back and out of play.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Span is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Parker ranging back to the track. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
The catcher, number 39.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. And Panic will make the catch, and that retires the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 9-3. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 2, Denard Span.
And he'll step off and try again. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's a look over to first. Back in standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in to try it again, Jarrett Parker. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Schebler over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, the pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Striding in once again, Madison Bumgarner. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's set. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. A runner on first with 2 away. One and one.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
Nunez.
Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Sharp ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it by a margin of 9-3. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off with a
1
red.
for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Eugenio Suarez.
Left field and deep. Parker looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. George Cantos is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 70, George Cantos.
Patrick Kivlahan will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Patrick Kivlahan.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result you got an ugly swing and miss.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. One strike offering now to Hamilton. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And this will be fouled away.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Span. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Blake Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Duvall racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down, one away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. One out and a runner on third. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Denard Span. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Line to the right side. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back from Cincinnati after this. In now, Joey Votto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Joey Votto.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Span is under it. 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Adam Duvall.
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Crawford is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, right fielder, Scott Schebler.
Into the box, Scott Schebler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded by Panik. Throw to first here is in time to record the final out, and the Giants have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-4 the final in this game. Madison Bumgarner with his 4th win this season. Anthony DeSclafani was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 6 hits. 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro bus service is available to Anderson Township, Cobblewood Plaza, Kenwood, and Western Hills Plaza.